yo, we gotta talk. A stretch 4 in 2K, from what I've seen, a lot of time is used incorrectly, and especially in my team, they're just not used properly. So today we're gonna take out Horry, and we're gonna put him as a stretch 4. And to get Horry in my team, you just need to collect 100 cards, but I'm gonna show you how to use stretch 4 like Horry perfectly in 2K, in my team, or whatever other mode. So first things first, you want to go to your freelance options, select motion cuts, and put the damn thing in pace. If you have a stretch 4 and you want to see him play well, he has to be in pace motion cuts, alright? That's a must. And then click right on the D-pad and make the tempo to push the pace, so a very fast paced motion cuts offense. Now if you take a look at Horry here, his contested shot free and his open shot free is almost the same thing. Stretch 4 that has ratings kinda like this, where the contested and open shot is similar, are gold. Because then it doesn't really matter if they're open or not. Their shoot rating is almost the same. You see, that's a challenge shot, does not matter. Horry or any stretch 4 like him would hit that, same thing. And remember, we're in pace, motion cuts, push the pace. And this gets your stretch 4 tons of transition shots. And if he's got a good contested shot free, swish bombs. And also a stretch 4 like Horry, who has decent defensive IQs. Anything above 70 is decent, anything above 80 is excellent. But if they're above 70 like this, especially the defensive consistency, they will execute your schemes. So if you have a stretch 4 that has ratings like that, he can do this for you. On his own as a computer, you see him soft hedge there, they will play the settings correctly more often than not. And Horry is also a big boy at 6'10", 230, also another excellent rebounder, and this is a Horry specialty. He's got a amethyst catch and shoot badge with a gold corner specialist. So yeah, players like this is designed to be an off the bench stretch 4. Remember, off the bench, alright? Because they're not the best defenders. You gotta play them off the bench and rotate them into the team. And you can see me using a stretch 4 like Horry here in pace motion cuts, working the ball around. And eventually, oh my god, corner free, catch and shoot amethyst badge, that's all day long. And you will get the best looks like this in pace motion cuts, because pace motion cuts puts your stretch 4, Horry, Ryan Anderson, doesn't really matter who, they often put them in the wings and in the corner. You said it here again, when pace motion cuts, just working the ball around, another open free ball. This is how you make your stretch 4 play properly. Because he's in spots where he's going to succeed and he's going to move for you automatically. That's greatness. And when you're in pace motion cuts, your stretch 4 will also set you ball screens within the pace. This is deadly. Because sometimes, a lot of them, you just expect them to stand there. Don't make them stand there. Work the ball around in pace motion cuts. They're going to set some sneak screens. And if they're big like Horry, 6'10", 6'9"-ish, these screens will be very useful because they're a shooter. A shooter ball screen breaks the defense differently than a rolling ball screen. And it is very deadly. You see Horry here again, and this time he's gonna roll in because Horry's also got nice driving dunk abilities. That's the proper way to execute with a stretch 4 within pace motion cuts. And maybe most important of all, sometimes you can just put the stretch 4 there. In pace motion cuts, if they got good shooting, it opens up pace spacing for all of your other players. Alright? So it's not just the shooting, it's not just the ball screens, just literally him standing there, catching the ball like this, working it around within pace motion cuts. You see, I have caught no plays. This is how you use your stretch 4 to help the rest of your team execute within pace motion cuts. A stretch 4 is only deadly this way in 2K17. Forward spacing, swing motion and all that, they're okay. But if you put them in the pace motion cuts, it really helps them excel because it pins your stretch 4 in the corner and in the wings. And he's going to set screens or he's just going to shoot the ball. Opens up the defense, allows easy offense for all your teammates. And you see Horry there, he automatically fills. So if he starts in the corner and the wing is open, he will automatically fill up the wing or he'll fill the open spots. You only get movement this nice for your stretch 4 if you are in pace motion cuts, and you want to especially put it to push the pace so everything becomes faster. This is the best way to play with your stretch 4. Don't just have him stand there. you gotta run plays, you gotta run pace motion, and here you can see I'm just running that katana play that I love. If you want to learn the pace motion cuts and all that in detail, you can go to my all tutorial playlist and watch it there. But as you can see, Horry hasn't touched the ball at all in that possession, but he dragged away Anthony Davis with his shooting, which is the best defender on this team. That really helped, and there it is, green release in the corner, swish. Very, very effective. Look at that, look at those stats. But make sure pace motion cuts through your stretch 4, within push to pace, and most importantly, bring them off the bench. You want to rotate them in that way, because when you're playing small, you don't have your best defensive lineup. So if you rotate them into the bench this way, perfect for stretch 4. So use your stretch 4 like this from now on, alright family? Really important defensive settings tutorial coming tomorrow, and also free giveaways on MyTeam pack openings coming soon too. As always, thanks for coming by. I'll see all of you next time.